outcome. Hello, welcome back to Giraffe Reaction Zone. I am Mario, I'm doing One Piece live reactions. I'm also doing the power leveling after each reaction. In this video, finally, we are concluding the Baratie arc. We will see how strong is Don Krieg, is he gonna win with Luffy or he's gonna lose, what Luffy gonna do. And most importantly, we need to chase Nami. We need to chase her. So let's go to the reactions, and don't forget, after the reactions, there are power leveling. We are the conclusion of a deadly battle, a spear of blind determination. Yeah! So he's happy, he have enough ground to fight. Yeah, because he's a devil fruit user, so I'm assuming being surrounded by that much of water, of the sea water, affecting him. What he's gonna do? But the spear is destroyed. Luffy's so confident with this fight. It's like he's not pushing himself too much in that fight. He still can swing it, just no spear at the end. It's like a hammer now. Now Luffy's using a... Wow! How many weapons? Yeah, that's my question. What now? First hits on him actually. It's like nothing's happening for the... You can withstand it easily. Ah, he back off a little bit. What now? A single punch? Aha! More powerful punch. Okay. He gives lots of his strength into that, and we can see. Yeah, he's struggling now. But was not enough. Okay, he was pretty close. Okay. He must jump over there, right? Still claiming that he's the ultimate force, the strongest power, yeah. But is it? Previous attack nearly get there, according to what Luffy says. Ooh! Okay, he lost his hammer now. What now? Is that was the kind of bombs what he was putting through before? Yeah. So he want to destroy the area just to make him sink, because he's a devil fruit user, right? That was his idea. Pretty smart, actually. So now there's basically nowhere to land, so we're gonna fight in the air. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's fight in the air now. Who needs ground to fight? Bazooka! Is it the same attack who he used against Buggy to send him flying? Anyway, his armor is destroyed. His weapons are destroyed. There's no floor to fight anymore. So the fight has to be close. Yeah, he's alright. Another weapon. Where he even hide that? Steel net. Yeah, so he gonna sink within the steel net in the ocean. So literally he putting everything what he got left into that attack. And okay, what you can do now? What's this? Wow! Another attack, unknown attack, first time used in the series. And is that enough to beat Don Krieg? Or he will still get up? The other thing is, Luffy is in the ocean now. And I think that's crucial. Is he knocked out? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Seth have something in mind here. We know before he was trying to get rid of him, like send him for adventures. I mean, do not stay in the restaurant when he's working. I think he wants something more for Sanji. I'm seeing that he wants to send him with Luffy for the which will be great for Luffy because he already offered Sanji to join his crew, but he refuses. So I'm assuming the fight is over. This arc is so traumatic. Yeah, he's okay. He's good. Oh, he went up. He's not even cautious.
ドンクリーグ、俺たちは負けました。パーティー、カルネ、こいつに買い出し用の船やれ。
A little too small boat though. Yeah, so what was your thinking now that you just ran off and left everybody behind? She was shady from the very beginning of when we met her actually. The other side, she's regretting that now. That's it. This is the first episode. Looks like we're slowly pushing into the next arc. If you enjoyed that episode, don't forget to give me a like and just let's proceed to the next one. We are set sail. The seafaring cook sets off with Luffy. Yes, that's actually a good thing. We got some little bit of spoilers in this episode. We know that seafaring cook is joining. Maybe I should stop reading the titles of the videos if they are that spoiling.
銀がおめえにか
てめえにだよ。
ところでお前
俺は行かねえぞ。海賊にはならねえ。
分かった諦める
Then I will get. That's Luffy. That's good. Luffy really impressed in the Baratie, definitely, by how he dealt with Krieg pirates and Krieg himself.
おい、俺たちの席は。
飯は
メラの椅子はねえよ。床で食え、床で。
Interesting. They're planning something now.
変だなあいつら
おい、今朝のスープの仕込みは誰がやったんだ。おお、俺だ俺。うめえだろ。今日のは特別にうまく作ったんだ。こんなクソまずいもん飲めねえよ。豚の餌がこれ。
Oh, he wants to get a fight again.
食べ物はお口に合わなかったかい。
Yeah, he's starting a burden.
ここまでまずいと芸術だな。吐き気がするぜ。下が。飲めねえ飲めねえ。
Okay, something's wrong with the soup.
こりゃ飲めねえ。くそまずいスープだぜ。飲めねえよこんなスープ。最低だ。誰が水を。俺たちは海のコックだ。スープの雫一滴無駄にしちゃなら。
Okay.
なんだこのヘドロみてえなクソまずいスープは。こんなもん客に出された。
Nobody likes it. Wow. What is happening?
このスープめちゃくちゃうめえのにな
こんなことは分かってる。サンジの料理の腕はここにいる全員が認めてる。
What?
でもしねえと聞かねえのさ。あのバカは。
Listen to what?
なあ小僧。お前船にコックが欲しいって言って。
Ah, that's what's happening now. It took a little while for me to realize they make that farce to get rid of him and put him into Luffy's ship, which is missing, by the way. Yeah, that was a setup. Set up to go, Sanji.
どうなんだ小僧。
やだ
And now Luffy is declining. What? But he wanted just moments ago.
あの野郎じゃフックだってのか。
服じゃねえよ俺だってあいつに一緒に来てほしいけどさあいつはここでコックを続けたいって言ってるんださんたちに言われても
言えるわけないっすよ。あいつは固くなにアホ。
Idiot through and through. What's that? Is that Johnny? Where he went?
なんだこれ えか。
Oh, it's Yosaku, it's not Johnny.
追いついたわけじゃねえんすけどね。ナミの姉貴の船の進路で大体の目的地がつかめたんす。それがその姉貴の目的地
Crazy place. Okay, where are they going?
とにかくルフィの兄貴の力が必要なんです。明日と来てください。
よし、なんかわかんねえけど。
待てよ。俺は俺の目的、オールブルーのために。
サンジ。
So, yeah, so he changed his mind because he heard all of that stuff, what they talking about him. Alright, alright!
いいさ、やったー。
I mean, I'm not sure why Yosaku is actually happy because he is not part of the crew though.
下手くそな演技までさせちまって。てめ
え知ってたのか？
筒抜けだよ。てめえらバカだ。
He just heard everything. He didn't realize at all.
そういうことだ、チビナス。もともと俺はガキが嫌いなんだ。
So he's joining.
使っていいんすか？
まだ持ってくのかよ。
That's loads of food.
また肉くれ。
Oh,
どう
that's
ぞ。
おっ
restaurants.
さん。
持っていくか。俺がグランドラインに入った1年間の記録だ。
いらね
やはりな。
So he even proposed the log what they have.
いい加減にしとけ。
All what he needs is meat. That's all what he needs.
駅伝の恨みだ。さっきの白サンジ。勝てねえっておめえらじゃ。
One kick, both of them. That might be silly, but it might go to the power levels, this scene.
サンジ。風邪ひくなよ。
オーナーぜー。長い間クソお世話になりました。このご恩は一生忘れません。
But yeah.
寂しいぞ寂しいぞ。
バカ野郎どもが。男は黙って別れるもんだ。
Yeah, that's a goodbye for this arc.
行くぞー。出航。
また会おうぜクソ野郎ども。
野郎ども、そろそろ客が来る。さっさと仕事を尽くさなせ。
Okay, we're starting a new arc, ladies and gents. That's the ship. Stolen ship. So new arc will be in next episode. Simple as. To be continued. We're gonna see one more just to tease ourselves and then we could do a power levels. If you like the idea, subscribe. We are the worst man in the eastern seas, Fishman Pirate Arlo. New arc, ladies and gents, new arc. So they lost the ship, that's what we know. There's no Zoro, no Usopp right now. There is Luffy, there is Sanji, and Yosaku. Johnny is with Usopp and Zoro. And the ship, obviously the big ship is with Nami. The Zoro and Usopp sailing on the Johnny's boat, and Luffy is on Sanji's boat. So there's 3 boats, 2 boats, and the ship involved. Because I want to see action. So he is definitely into Nami.
分かってるんすか？俺たちは今
We are heading right to the infamous Arlong. So they are aware that this is Arlong territory,
姉貴の目
I
は
guess. Tell us more about it.
アーロンを仕留めて賞金の2000万
20 million berry bounty. Okay, for so far we know about 8 million berries for the guy from Luffy's flashback, the bandit. So he's 20 millions. I mean, the guy with 8 millions was easily taken down by Shanks and or the sea something, which was the sea beast, let's call it. So he was swimming on the Grand Line, Arlong. Okay, so we're getting more and more characters who actually been in the Grand Line. Fishmen, okay. Yeah, why? Yeah. More lore about the Grand Line. 3 powers. Oh. Whoa, the sec. We're getting loads of information about Grand Line, and this is kind of important because so far we know about the Grand Line from people who weren't there, like Kobe, like some kind of Marines. Ghin was telling something about the Grand Line, but eventually he not been there. Also, we know Zev, who offered a log when he been 1 year on the Grand Line, so characters like Zev survived the Grand Line. We know Don Krieg tried to swim there, he fails, so people as strong as Krieg are not good enough to be on the Grand Line, so Grand Line is called Pirate Graveyard because, in my opinion, loads of weaklings going there who have no idea, they have no preparation, no nothing, and they just getting trashed, they just getting destroyed in the Grand Line. So looks like you need to have some level, maybe not understanding, but some level of strength, maybe reputation will help you. Yeah, so it's tough. And now we getting that there are 3 powers in the Grand Line. Okay, one of which is the 7 Warlords of the Sea. Who's that? Government authorized pirates. Government dogs. Alright, they are strong. Alright. 7 of them. And Hokage Miho is one of them. So there is 6 more people strong as Miho. So, and one of the second one is a fishman called Jinbei, and Arlong is close to his strength. So it's a big thing then, far superior to Don Krieg. So alright, but Don Krieg wasn't actually that superior though. Okay, and what's the 2 other powers? Hello, one of the 3 great powers. Who are the other 2? Hello? Hello? I want to know. Hello? I think that's it. We're changing the topic for food. Why not? Why not? It was 3 great powers and yeah, 7 warlords is one of them. So there's at least 2 more who are equally strong. Okay. So with 7 pirates like that swimming, and there is an Arlong who's here in East Blue. Look, I'm assuming it's still in East Blue. And he's as strong as them. That's a problem. Hometown, so she living here, okay. So, which means, if that's her hometown, Arlong probably take over the 20 islands or cities, not sure. Yeah, it's definitely Arlong's territory. Who's that?
アーロン君、君は波の海賊どもとはまるで頭の出来が違う。実に世渡りが
So this is Arlong.
お互いにね、俺の友人になっておけばこのイーストブ
And he's a fishman. And that's definitely Marines. And it's even, yeah, it's written on the hat that he's a Marine. So they making a deal, but he's not a warlord, so he's not allowed actually. So why Marines are not hunting them? They're just pertracting, parlaying with them. Interesting. Ah, so it's pirate. Ah, so they just. Okay. So they are not officially there. Got it. Got it. Okay. So we know how Arlong looks like. We know he's having a deal with Marines. And we know Nami is heading there. So Arlong knows her. Okay, that's another info. That's a new arc, ladies and gents. Another ship. Zoro, okay. Hideout. So Arlong Park is the hideout, and he's from the Grand Line confirmed. Oh, they're going straight into their base. Okay, I mean, okay.
切り込むぞ
Okay, Zoro, not a pushover, he's just going straight to the point.
俺はルフィにあの女を連れ戻すように言われた相手が誰だろうと連れ戻すぞ
What happened?
あった見つけたぞゴーイングメリー号だあんなところに
ここにいるんすね波の姉貴は
Zoro! At least he's following Luffy's orders then. Because I was smelling of betrayal.
ぜし
だよ
Such a coward! If Arlong is purposely compared to one of the warlords, which Mihawk is, that means underlings of Arlong must be way weaker, which means Zoro can easily handle them, right? They just swim off, left Zoro alone.
なんだこいつ
Wow.
この上は誤差という町のはずです
What's that? Destroyed, yeah? The building are upside down as well. 10 times the strength of humans. Okay, that's important information. That's very important information.
なんで道までこんなに
そいつはモームって
That was the doing of a monster called Momo.
たちがグランドラインから連れてきた
So it comes from the Grand Line, the monster, yeah?
ウソップの兄貴俺はここで
Everybody just thinking about themselves right now at this point.
いくら巨人でも陸では俺に追いつけるもんかうわ
食ってやる巨人に手を出すのはギリギリで
おギリギリ
Barely!
どこだそこをどうした
鼻の長い男が
どっちへ行った
あっちよ
あっちだな
That's that's a Sanji, okay. What, pizza? Nah.
うひょーうまそう
どれどれ
Meat? Nice. What's that?
モム飯だぞモムおかしいなあの野郎ペコペコに腹減らしてる時間なのに
干してくださいよ
でもこれは俺だ
いいじゃないですかちょっ
酒がこぼれちまうじゃねえか
They bring Zoro
もう
here.
一度聞く一体何をしにここに来た
だから女一人探してるっつってんだろ半魚野郎
Oh, Zoro's not polite with them at all.
魚の能力
They are really self-centered, I
そ
see.
のバカ
そう怖い顔するなナミお前は人間でも特別さ我らがアーロン一味の誇る有能な測量士だ実に正確な海図を作ってくれる
あんたらとは脳みその出来が違うの
おいナミ測量士ってどういうことだなんでお前がこいつと仲良くやってんだ
Interesting, interesting what's happening here.
今回はこいつ
I mean, just give Zoro a sword. I mean, he's on the other side, he's injured.
これがてめえの本性か
Yeah, that's the thing. Nami is shady. Is it even worth to even rescue? I mean,
すべて
it's
芝居
even
だ
worth
った
to take her back?
これを
そいつは
Ah, Arlong's mark. Okay, that's a revelation now. It's a revelation. So Nami is actually a Arlong pirate. Possibly navigator, because who else? I mean, she got the skill. She need to learn it from somewhere. And Zoro's after her, and now what he's gonna do? He needs to go back and report it to Luffy, I guess. But on the other side, he was even telling at the beginning that just leave her be. But Luffy is stubborn, we know that. I wonder what's gonna happen, because Luffy is already on the way as well, right? So even if he will go back, they probably will miss each other. And he's in a rough spot right now, no swords, and we know how Zoro are fighting with no sword when he was fighting with Butchie and Shaman Butchie with one sword. He was like really handicapped. Anyway, that will keep us excited for the next episode, isn't it? Okay, it is time for power levels. Yeah. Alright, so in this episode we have 3 positions to discuss. Most of them will be improvements, 2 of them, 1 of them will be a brand new character? Is Monster a character? I think it is, yeah. Today, yes, let's start. First position is gonna be Sanji. Sanji, because we got small Sanji interaction with Patty and his mate on the farewell when the Sanji was sailing away, going with Luffy for the new adventure, is seeking for all blue. They attack him from behind when Sanji was going out. The Sanji instantly realized that and with one punch kick both of them pretty much out. But before that, we need to bring ourselves all the rules what we justifying for, which is, first of all, is the winning by one punch. If the character can win a fight with a one punch, we justify he's twice stronger. The second rule is winning without fighting seriously. It don't has to happen with one punch. It just win, but if the character really playing around, that means he's 10 times stronger. And the third rule is basically applying both previous rules, which is not fighting seriously and winning with one punch, which gives him 20 times stronger. So let's go back to video now. In this scenario, Sanji beat them with a one punch, both of them together, and each of them have 85 strength. If you add that, it's 170. I caught you there. Yeah, 85 plus 85 is 170, and we multiply that by 2, and that gives a brand new minimum strength for Sanji, 340, and you already see the average for the strength. He is now 510. He will probably, if we will put him into our list, but we're gonna talk about that later. Second position is our brand new character, which is the monster who destroyed Gosa village, which Usopp and Johnny discovered the whole destroyed village. The building were upside down, or flip it if you will, and yet there was like barely anybody alive. And we got a scene when one of the fishermen was telling to Usopp that was all caused by the monster Momu. We don't see him actually fighting at all. All what we know is stories, so it's kind of wavering should I put him here or not, but we saw the outcome. I guess my cat starts playing around. If you want to support my channel, please give me a like, give me a sub, because soon my studio will be destroyed by our cats. So I will need your help. Okay, let's go back. So mom who destroyed the village. What I'm gonna do, because obviously in that village, who lives there? The random citizens, right? Random citizens, and we already justify strength of a random citizen, which is strength of 5. That means Momo destroyed the village and technically beat them up, and there was plenty of them because that was whole village, right? Momo, the monster, has to beat them at least with a one punch because it was so many of them. If he will not do so, he will really struggle, and I don't think so the outcome will be like that. Second rule, watch, it's not fighting seriously. I do think he will not fight seriously with a random citizen because the building were upside down. Someone destroys those buildings, and buildings are to destroy a building and to destroy a random citizen. I still believe the building will be more challenging. I will say he will not fighting seriously as well, and that gives that we applying both rules for that. So the monster Momu is 20 times stronger than the random villager citizen, and that gives 100 plus strength, and that's minimum strength because we don't know the maximum strength. Maybe hopefully we will see some interaction with some known character, then we can justify his his or her power level maximum. Main event, which is the full justification of Don Krieg's strength, because we are done with Baratie, we finished this arc, Sanji joined the crew, everything happened. So yeah, Don Krieg, we know Don Krieg's strength so far, the minimum strength, which is 340, that's set up, and now the maximum strength, because if we set up maximum strength, we will be able to calculate the average strength. And the maximum strength, we know he fought with Luffy, right? So he fought with Luffy and he lost. He lost not by one punch, and he couldn't beat Luffy with one punch, so I could say his maximum strength is like twice as much as Luffy's, but on the other side, Luffy beat him. So if Luffy beat him, normally what I'm doing in such a situation, and to keep the consistency, I will follow the same rule that the maximum strength of Don Krieg is the average strength of Luffy's. In this case, we're getting 340 into 600, and that gives you 470 strength, and wah, this is exactly as Ghin strength. And how it is possible the captain and technically vice captain, the fleet commander, they are in the same strength. And I'm gonna tell you why is that. And I'm gonna tell you why I am correct at this spot. It is all because how it develops the fight. All what was happening was that Luffy was destroying every single Don Krieg's weapon. That wasn't fight to the strength. That wasn't fight like last man standing. No, that wasn't a punching like one to another. No. How the fight looks like was Don Krieg uses a weapon and Luffy was trying to overcome that weapon, destroy the weapon, and survive. That means Luffy wasn't actually fighting with a Don Krieg. Luffy was fighting with whole arsenal of Don Krieg's weapons. And at the end, actually, he beat him when after that bazooka happened. That was like one punch. So if Don Krieg would not have those weapons, I will put him lower. I will put him probably as minimum strength of Luffy, because he was the only struggle for Luffy was to keep up with all his weapons and keep up destroying those weapons. Therefore, Don Krieg's strength is boosted by his weapons. When on the other side, Ghin, if we're talking about comparison to Ghin is a pure strength. He only have one weapon and one weapon only. So he wasn't really relying on the weapons, he was relying on the techniques, of the skill how to use the weapon combined with his strength. Is Don Krieg actually was using his strength within his weapon when he was shooting the Gatling gun, yeah? Or throwing the bombs, or using the steel net? Okay, you could actually argue that because he was keeping up the holding with his hands the steel net. Or the spear, yeah, the spear. Okay, the spear actually was weight a ton and was showcasing his strength, because otherwise I will put him in such a lower placement. In my opinion, based on pure strength, Ghin is very even to Krieg. Which is why, with full confidence telling that Don Krieg is equal on the Ghin's level, I could give him like 5 strength more just to showcase that he's a captain. And yeah, I think I'm gonna, just to show who was the captain, so I'm gonna manually adjust his strength from 470 to 475 strength. Only of the title he's holding that he is actually the captain, and no more.